I'm originally from Ecuador, and in Ecuador we don't really do these type of healing events. Like, it's not something that is very popular. So when I moved to the States and I started to learn more about these different festivals that are not all about just music and people doing drugs and, like, you know, all that drinking stuff, and when I got introduced to something like this where I feel like I'm really at home, it was like a complete new world opened for me, and I just knew that I had to be part in some way. I'm a yoga teacher, I'm a visionary, I paint, so I'm a visual artist. So at first, some of my first encounters in festivals was me painting, me live painting, and you know, people just inviting me to come live paint and share my medicine through my art. And then at some point I was just like, I really need to be also sharing my other gifts, which is we are all multidimensional people. I have so much more to offer. So that's when I started something called Yogacella, and this was a yoga class, but it was also a party. I'm a party girl from day one. You know, in Ecuador we party.
Yes.
So when I became sober, I was like, I still want to party, but at the same time, like, I still want to show people that we can party in like a safe way and feel great and not like be hungover the next day and just like. So I'm like, Yogacella, this sounds great. So started the Yogacella movement. It was during the pandemic, so it was perfect that it was outdoors, safe distance, you know. So yeah, that's how it all started for me. That was where I felt the shift, and it was because something that I wanted to experience that I didn't see anywhere else, I decided to just create it and make it up. So Yogacella was a huge thing in Charlotte, North Carolina. When I moved here to Miami, I decided, as it was becoming bigger, that I needed to change the name, because we can't have anything like related to Coachella. So I was like, you know, we're getting bigger. I mean, I'm not nowhere near that, but I'm like, I want to look into the future. I know I believe in this project. So that's where the Conscious Banger started. I moved to Miami and I was like, instead of doing it all by myself, I want to have like a partner. Let's do it like longer. So it used to be just an hour class. Now is almost 2 hours, and it's me and another facilitator, which is my really good friend Bonilla. Him and I created the Conscious Banger.
Beautiful. So how have you seen the transformational festival conscious event scene change? I'm noticing a lot of events, a lot of ecstatic dances are accelerating, they're multiplying, they're picking up like fungus. Like, so how have you noticed it changing in Miami specifically?
Yeah, so because I'm new to Miami, I can't really like say too much about that part, but I know that as a new person facilitating here in Miami, everyone comes up to me and they're like, this is something different. Like, you're bringing something different, even though there's a lot of ecstatic dances everywhere. We like to bring in still the spiritual bombs, you know. We're not just dancing, we're dancing for cause. And what is the cause? We're manifesting through movement. When you move, you're in a like state of trance, and when you're in a state of trance, you can manifest whatever the heck you want. So, you know, the ecstatic dance, yeah, is like all over, but it's all different. I can guarantee you that you go to one and then you go to the next one and it's not gonna be the same. But I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it. There's enough for all of us to play.
Beautiful. So my final question, what is your frequency?
My frequency, my frequency is love. If there's one thing that is open in my body, I'm not gonna say that my other chakras are locked or anything are blocked, but one thing that is my frequency is love. My heart, anahata, that's where everything originates from, and that's how you get more of everything, with gratitude, with feeling compassion and love. That's my frequency, love.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.